Good morning, I'm Rose from Grandma Rose's Open Pantry, and today we are going to make a gluten-free broccoli casserole. Uh, I bought this broccoli in the little bag, and it says microwave 3 minutes in this bag. I've never done it. It says washed and ready to eat. So I'm gonna try it and see how it works. 3 minutes in the microwave. All right, we're gonna see if that works. Now, I am putting cheeses, I'm putting onions, I'm putting peppers, I'm putting mayonnaise, garlic, salt, pepper, onion powder, and eggs in mine. You can leave out any of this that you want to. You don't have to use the peppers. Y'all know I like to cook healthy. And these little sweet peppers that we grow in the garden, they're really sweet. They're not like a green bell pepper. Green bell pepper has a really strong taste, and it changes the taste of your whatever you put it in. Well, these little peppers do not. They just give it a little sweet flavor. So I'm going to put about a fourth of a cup, and this is just one that we grew. We grow different kinds. We grow the sweet bell, which is I already cut part of it off, and then we grow these little sweet ones right here. And sometimes we get one like that because we have so many peppers on our vine. We don't have one vine, right, honey? Two vines. And we have so many peppers on it, so sometimes they don't get very big in size. So I cut these in little strips like that. And then I've cut some of them, but I wanted to show you how I did it. And then I just finely dice them like that. And this is about a quarter of a cup. That's about all I'm going to put for the size casserole dish that I'm doing today. And I've got like a third of a cup of onions. And I've got white cheddar cheese. I've got yellow cheddar. Those are both sharp. And y'all know me and my pepper jack. So I've got some pepper jack cheese that I'm going to grate. And I'll go ahead and do that while my broccoli is getting ready. Now, y'all.
If she had it to do over, she'd marry a guy named Jack. So she loves
Pepper jack. Y'all, I know y'all have seen me use this grater lots of times. It's old. I raised my children on this grater. I raised some of my grandchildren on this grater. And now some of my great grands are getting cheese off this grater. Roy said the other day, honey, why don't we go buy you a nice new grater? I said, no, this one works perfectly fine. I've had it 50 years or more. I said, I don't want another grater. I said, it may look bad, but it works perfect and it has lots of memories. So
when people ask me how do they find your grave so they can put flowers on it, I'm going to tell them just go to the one with the grater on the tombstone. That ain't funny to you.
No. Oh, sorry. I'm going to grate about. Oh, sometimes I have to laugh just because it makes him feel better. Okay, I'm going to do about 2.5 cups of cheese because I want about 1.5 cups in my casserole and about 1 cup on top. So, all right, I've got my yellow cheese, I've got my pepper jack, and now this is my white cheddar. And I had these in the fridge. I had already used off of some of them, and I needed to use them today. So you can use all yellow cheese. You can eat whatever cheese you want. You can use Italian cheese. You can use Parmesan. You can use whatever cheese you want. So, all right. I think that's probably about 2.5 cups. All right, and I'm going to set my peppers over here, get some of this stuff out of the way. Now, my microwave went off. And I don't want to get burned, y'all. So I'm going to be very careful. And I got me a little chopper right here. Y'all don't have one of these. I chop. Oh, I chop so many things with that. My mama had one when I was growing up. And when I got married, I had to have one. All right. Looks done to me. Woo, but it's hot. Y'all be careful. Be very careful. Because it's real hot. Smells like broccoli. All right, I'm going to dump it in my... Y'all, 3 minutes is perfect. Look at that. Oh, well.
Beautiful.
All right, now I'm going to chop mine up a little bit because it's too hot to cut in little bite-sized pieces. I'm just going to chop it enough to get some of those big pieces out of the way. And it wasn't very much. Then it's soft, so I can take a spoon. All right, now to this, salt to your taste, whatever you want. I hope this works. My thing is, this puts it in a little bit bigger chunks. That's the reason I'm trying to use this. But you know how sometimes that pepper gets in there and it clogs it up. Okay, but I got enough. All right, now I'm going to put a little onion powder. Y'all know all I use is onion powder, and that was probably 1/4 of a teaspoon, very little. Garlic powder. I never use salt, always powder. 1/4 cup of my sweet peppers. 1/3 cup of my chopped onions. Okay, I'm going to mix all this up. That's what it looks like.
Looking good, Rose.
I may put a little bit more. I got this little old bitty pepper here. I think I'm going to put a little bit more pepper in it. That wasn't quite 1/4 cup. So I just get the seeds out, take the top off, take the seeds out like that. And then I'm just going to cut it in little dices. Can you get that, baby?
Got it.
Okay, good. All right. I don't know if y'all are like me, but when I'm watching somebody cook, I like to watch them prep. I like to watch them cut their onions. I like to watch them cut their peppers. I just like to watch them prep. To me, that's just part of it. I don't always do that because I like to save time. And I don't want my video so long. I don't always do it. But I figure some of y'all are like me out there. Y'all want to see it done. Okay. And some of you new subscribers, some of you young cooks, you might like to, you may not know what diced mean. You may not know what chopped means. Julienne, there's so many terms in cooking that young cooks sometimes don't understand and don't know. So, all right. I'm not going to put my eggs in yet because my broccoli is still hot.
Well, what would that matter?
It'll cook your eggs.
Oh.
It could cook your eggs. Let me get a spoon. I'm not going to measure this mayo. That's 1. Now, you can put sour cream in here if you want to. I'm not this morning. You can put cream of chicken soup. Gluten-free, you can make your own gluten-free and you may can buy it. I don't know. I always make mine. That's 3 good tablespoons of mayo. But sour cream is real good in here. I just don't want any in it this morning. So the mayo is what I'm wanting to put in mine. It's it's really pretty with all these different color peppers. Can you see it, baby? Okay. Now, I think it's cool enough. I can put my eggs in. 2 eggs. The eggs is going to help bind it together. Now, a lot of people in their broccoli casserole, they'll put saltine crackers, they'll put breadcrumbs, they put different things as a binder. I do not. I use eggs as a binder when I'm doing gluten-free. And we love it just like I make it. So, but
those carbs.
Yes.
Kill those carbs.
Yep. But for those of you out there that like all that in it, surely put it in there. You know how your family likes it. All right. There's a big piece. I'm going to chop it up. Now, I know this has got eggs in it, but I'm not scared of eggs. So I'm going to taste of it. Because I want to make sure I've got enough salt and pepper in it. That's good. I'm going to put a little bit more garlic. That's delicious. Woo, that's good raw. Okay. I think I've got a casserole dish that's too big back here. All right, I'm going to get down in here and get some of this yellow cheese and some of the pepper jack. Okay. Now that's about 1.5 cups inside the casserole. All right, honey, I got this casserole dish out, but it's too big. I've already got butter in it, but hold on just a second. I'm going to use this one. It's a little smaller, and I think it'll be just about the right size. And I'll put my butter. Let y'all see what I'm doing. I don't like it when your utensil or whatever you're doing is covering up the camera. Okay. This was about 2 tablespoons of butter that I had melted in the microwave. And I've got my oven set on 350, and I'm just smearing my butter around the edge. Okay. Now, oh yeah, this casserole dish is going to be much better than the other one. It would have looked lost in my other one. And you can double this recipe, but just for me and Roy, it'll take us a couple of days to eat it. I like to make things that I can have leftovers, have them in the fridge so we can eat it the next day.
Today's leftovers are often our side dishes for tomorrow.
That's right. Yep, it is. Okay. Now, I'm going to put my cheese over it. Pepper jack, white cheddar, and yellow cheddar. 2.5 cups. Perfect. Perfect amount. Now, I'm not sure what size, and some of y'all will need to know this. This is an this is a 9 by 7, I think, when you measure the end. Well, it says 10 by 8. That's what it says. When you measure the inside, that's 10, that's 8. I didn't know they had 10 by 8s. I've heard of a 7 by 9. I've heard of an 8 by 8, a 9 by 9, an 11 by 13. Well, this is a 10 by 8. It's Pioneer Woman.
If you squared it up, it would be about an 8 by 8 or a 9 by 9.
Oh, okay. All right. So it would go in an 8 by 8 or an 8 by 9 or a 9 by 7, whatever size you've got. Okay. I've got my oven 350. I'm going to cook it for 30 minutes. Everything in it is done except your peppers and your onions. I'm going to cook it for 30 minutes, and if it's not the cheese isn't quite as brown, I'll cook it 5 more minutes. So be back with y'all in about 30 to 35 minutes. Okay, y'all. 30 minutes on 350. And this is my broccoli casserole. Now, if you're not gluten-free, well, rice doesn't have gluten in it, but it has a lot of carbs. You can put rice in this. You can put chicken. I almost put ham in it this morning, but I said no, because I'm going to do another a meat for our lunch today, and I didn't want to. I just wanted the plain broccoli casserole. So I'm going to taste this for you. Look at there, y'all. Look at that texture.
My.
My.
Y'all.
This is going to be good, y'all.
That's a meal.
That cheese is so...
Easiest way is to bite it into $2.
I know, but it's hot. It's real hot. All right. The cheese is not wanting to... There we go. Okay. I should have got a saucer, not a deep dish. It's hot, y'all. Y'all, honey.
You don't have to tell me.
I'm going to let you taste of it. It's real hot.
I know if you had a fresh salad and that, you got a meal.
Isn't that good? Roy's been in the garden, so he's not dressed to be on camera. And it's hot as blue blazes out there. It is humid. It's so humid. Y'all,
that's good.
That little bit of pepper in there, man, it just adds to it. And if you put raw onions and raw peppers, you get more flavor than if you saute them before you put them in there. We just like them raw. Put in raw and then let them cook as the casserole cooks.
Woo-wee, that's good.
Y'all,
I won't last long.
Get that.
My goodness.
Okay, y'all.
Wonderful.
Gluten-free broccoli casserole right here. Delicious. Really, really good. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. Food feeds the family. Family feeds the heart. God feeds the soul. Put goodness back in healthy food. Deliciousness and goodness. Please share this video. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell. I've got 1,100 subscribers now. And I've got to fill out all the paperwork. And then I'll start getting a little bit of money for what I do. Up until now, I have not met all the requirements, but I have met them now. And so as soon as I fill out all my paperwork, then every time y'all watch a video, every time you like it, every time you give me a heart, every time you comment, it adds to what I get. So thank y'all so much. Share this video. Love y'all. See you next time.